Calixtus, you can begin.
Executive Director, CARICOM Impacts, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Jones, Director of Small Arms Survey, Mr. Daniel De Torres. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining this virtual signing ceremony between the CARICOM Impacts and Small Arms Survey. My name is Calixtus Joseph, Regional Crime and Security Strategy Coordinator of CARICOM Impacts. Today's signing solidifies the ongoing partnership between CARICOM Impacts and Small Arms Survey to increase capacity and opportunities for CARICOM states in arms control, which will directly impact the safety and security of CARICOM citizens. For today's virtual ceremony, our format will be this. Firstly, we will have remarks by CARICOM Impacts Executive Director, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Jones, followed by remarks by the Small Arms Survey Director, Mr. Daniel De Torres. We will then proceed to the virtual signing of the MOU by the Executive Director of CARICOM Impacts and the Director of Small Arms Survey. Without further ado, I now invite Executive Director, CARICOM Impacts, Lieutenant Colonel Jones, to make his remarks.
Thank you, Calixtus. And in the similar vein, I too would like to start by warmly welcome all of you to today's signing that are here virtually of the MOU between ourselves and the Small Arms Survey. I would also like to extend best wishes to all of you in the hearing of my voice for the year 2021. The past year has been one like none other, and while the longest journeys do have an end, enduring them is much easier with good partners and or company. And so from the outset, I would like to recognize Mr. Daniel De Torres, Director of Small Arms Survey, who has joined me, albeit virtually, to sign this Memorandum of Understanding. We had initially planned to sign this MOU in December last year, but this was not possible due to a region-wide internet outage. Then we went into the Christmas break, etc. But thankfully, within the first 2 weeks of January this year, here we are today to complete that assignment. Now, after assuming the leadership of this office, I have placed enormous attention and resources to reducing armed violence in the region, particularly elevating attention to the strengthening the research and capacity building framework of the agency. Small Arms Survey has an impressive research resource endowment, and through this MOU, we will be seeking to maximize opportunities to develop key arms control research products, among other capacity building initiatives for the benefit of Caribbean states. It is essential that we do all that we can to stop gun trafficking that fuels violent by criminal organization and negatively impacts the region's sustainable development. The MOU which we signed today reflects and cements our ongoing commitment to working together to reduce illicit firearms violence throughout CARICOM states. Through enhanced evidence-based research, we will be better able to implement relevant policies to disrupt firearms trafficking while strengthening efforts to combat criminality. The MOU also formalizes our cooperation and moves our two organizations to higher levels to carry out our missions and mandates of assisting to prevent armed violence and advance the Sustainable Development Goals. I look forward to fully exploring the opportunities that this new relationship with Small Arms Survey will offer as our partnership develops. I would like also to thank both my Impacts colleagues and the Director, Daniel De Torres, and his staff at Small Arms Survey for the intensive work in getting us to this point, which have carried us to ensure a speedy agreement of the Memorandum of Understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, with those few words, I thank you.
Thank you, Executive Director, for outlining the benefits of the MOU for the citizens of the region and the elevated focus it places on research and development. I now invite the Director of the Small Arms Survey, Mr. Daniel De Torres, to make his remarks.
Thank you very much, Calixtus, and thank you very much, Lieutenant Colonel Jones. I, of course, endorse your best wishes for 2021 for everyone. The Small Arms Survey was established in 1999 as a global center of expertise to gather, analyze, and provide information about illicit flows of small arms and the impacts of armed violence worldwide, but also to offer its technical expertise to national and international partners. During this 20-year journey, the survey has grounded its work on the respect for local ownership. The idea that the people and institutions who witness and endure the scourge of armed violence on a daily basis are best placed to make decisions on how to tackle this challenge. Now, regional cooperation organizations have been and continue to be among the most crucial partners for the survey. They combine regionally relevant knowledge with the legitimacy granted by the consensus of their member states. Over the years, the survey has established fruitful partnerships with regional organizations all around the world, and it is an honor for me to sign this memorandum of understanding with CARICOM Impacts today. With our signatures, we strengthen our cooperation and formalize a relationship that has flourished for years. This MOU comes as the region embarks on a very ambitious roadmap to tackle the illicit arms trade and its impacts. We look forward to working with CARICOM Impacts to achieve the roadmap's important targets, in particular providing reliable data with indicators tailored specifically to the region to support monitoring and evaluation, as well as exploring opportunities for developing sustainable and effective interventions. I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of the entire Small Arms Survey team to CARICOM Impacts through its Executive Director, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Jones, for the trust they place on us with this agreement that I look forward to signing.
Thank you, Director, for outlining the importance of the collaboration between CARICOM Impacts and Small Arms Survey, which will assist in achieving the Caribbean Firearms Roadmap's target. In particular, providing reliable data and evidence-based information in order to develop sustainable and effective interventions to reduce armed violence. We will now witness the signing of the MOU. I now invite Lieutenant Colonel Michael Jones and Mr. Daniel Torres to kindly sign the MOU.
Here we have it.
Thanks very much.
It's real.
Thank you. May I have a photo of the signed MOU? Lieutenant Colonel Jones, could you just raise the document so that I may verify that it is actually signed?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I am certain this MOU that was signed today will advance security in CARICOM for the benefits of the citizens of the region. We will now have a photo opportunity. Kevon, could everyone put on the camera? Thank you, everyone. In closing, I would like to thank our speakers and participants in today's MOU signing. But I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for the numerous staff at both institutions who did much of the legwork to get this ceremony off the ground. Viewers, thank you for being with us today, and we look forward to the implementation of the MOU. With no further comments, we are officially adjourned. Thank you.